When I was singing and writing this and working with her, I was visualizing all the people of my age group from the 60s.
That's true.
Being in their 30s and 40s now, just like me, and having wives and children, and having gone through everything together, I'm singing to them. I hope the young kids like it as well, but I'm really talking to the people that grew up with me. I'm saying, here I am now. How are you? How's your relationship going? Did you get through it all? Wasn't the 70s a drag, you know? Here we are, well, let's try and make the 80s good, you know?
Must have been the sweet dream brought you here, brought you through the sorrow and the tears.
Because it's still up to us to make what we can of it. It's not out of our control. I still believe in love, peace. I still believe in positive thinking. While there's life, there's hope.
The one that really affected me the most is the one that probably affected a lot of people the most, which is Just Like Starting Over. Because at that time, I was working at Licorice Pizza Records, and we knew months in advance when the album was coming. And we had already talked to label reps and stuff about a possible Lennon tour that was going to be coming through, and all these kinds of plans that they had in the future for, you know, John after the album was a smash success, which it was. So, I mean, when we got the advanced promo copy of it at the store, I mean, we ate, breathed, and slept that album. I mean, we just worshipped that disc. I just remember, I remember the day that the boxes came and it was open. You know, the box of that Just Like Starting Over was open. I have the cardboard stand-up for the singles in my bedroom for that. That was on our counter of the store. It was a huge deal. There were people lined up around the store to buy the album the day it came out. All the solo Beatles stuff before that was really great and wonderful. But the fact that John had been away for 5 years is what, so to speak, was what made that a very special moment. And like I said, people were really, really looking forward to that album. I was also working at Licorice Pizza when he was killed, and I was there. You know, I had to go into the store and open up the store that morning.
That Tuesday morning.
That Tuesday morning, and that was a very chaotic day, heart-wrenching actually. I mean, everybody. When I got to the store, I got there about an hour and a half early just because I had nothing to do. And, you know, basically all of us had been up on the phone all night talking about what had happened, and it was very upsetting. But when I got there early the next day, there was, I mean, just a mass of people. The parking lot was jammed with people there to buy Beatles records or Lennon records or whatever. We sold out of everything within seconds. And, I mean, I remember we had like a case of 2 Virgins. You know, which had been there since the store opened, right? Even those went. You know, a friend of mine was joking, I think I said this in a magazine interview once, that a friend of mine joked that this was the only opportunity for 2 Virgins to ever go gold, you know. So, yeah, I just remember it was a huge fanatical deal, and it still sits pretty hard with me that day.
That is good, that's part of our policy. It's not to be taken seriously, because I think our opposition, whoever they may be in all their manifest forms, don't know how to handle humour, you know, and we are humorists. We are, what are they, Laurel and Hardy, that's John and Yoko, and we stand a better chance under that guise, because all the serious people like Martin Luther King and Kennedy and Gandhi got shot.